We're here with Brendan McDonough and Miles Teller talking about the movie Only the Brave, which premieres nationwide in about a week and a half on October 20th. Brendan, the last time we talked was a couple of years ago. Before then, you worked with the Wildfire Firefighter Foundation and Carried the Load, and you wrote a book, My Lost Brothers. What have you been doing for the last 2 years?
Continuing to work with a lot of nonprofits and put a lot of focus and time into the film. Just was very gracious to be able to just have such great input on this film, be able to work with just phenomenal people to bring my brother's stories to life, you know?
Mm-hmm. Do you think you will ever fight fire again?
No, I don't think so. I think I've been given, a great opportunity to be a father and be home more and to share my story and carry on my brother's legacy and hopefully inspire others.
I saw the movie last night. I was really favorably impressed with it, by the way. But there was something new to me in the movie that I had not heard about, and the rattlesnake bite. Did that actually occur to you in real life?
You know what? That didn't occur to me in real life, but another former crew member had been bitten by a rattlesnake, and that's one of the many dangers of this job. And we really wanted to portray the entire wildland firefighting community throughout this film, so that when firefighters watch this, they have something to relate to, and they can get that personal feel with it.
Miles, how would you describe the character you played in the film, Brendan?
Well, Brendan had a very unique kind of introduction to being a Granite Mountain Hotshot. I think he was at a place where, he was lacking that thing, that inspiring thing, or maybe lacking a person kind of, looking at him and telling him, hey, I believe in you, and I'm going to give you this shot. And I just think, for Brendan, once he got put in that position of having that second chance, he didn't want to let Marsh down. Then once he was in there, he didn't want to let his brothers down, and I think that's what being a hotshot can do. I think that it can take somebody who maybe isn't really sure what they want to do, or they're a little flaky and this and that, and they can just mold them in to a really high contributing member of society and their team, and that's what Brendan was able to accomplish.
How different is it to assume the role of a real character as opposed to a fictional character?
Well, that making the film is going to impact that person and the other people in the movie for the rest of their life, and that is the difference as opposed to playing a fictional character. I mean, I think that hopefully you take pride in what you do, and there's a certain standard that you want to achieve with the film and the character. But yeah, and then also they're great for source material. But Brendan, having written a book and opened himself up to this, it was a story that he wanted to tell. So that was great. If we were making a film about somebody who didn't want it to happen, then that would have been very uncomfortable and manipulative. But Brendan's been great throughout this whole process for me and the entire film.
Brendan, what was your involvement with the film during filming and before?
From day one, when Mike Menschel, the producer, asked us if we could do this, we just continued to talk about what this film looked like, and working with the writer and working with production and working with Miles was it was just a great experience, because everyone that I've met throughout this film has just been very humble and kind and understanding, and just very in tune with making sure that this film is authentic and that it really portrays who my brothers were and what wildland firefighters go through. And so to be able to be a part of that process and have great actors like Miles that were just so open to listening and learning and putting things into place was just it was really awesome to see kind of that change come in, and them learn about Wildfire, and for me to be able to learn about their trade and how much passion they have for what they're doing.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.